back to my channel. I don't know why I'm happy, because some of the questions were damn near abusive, but yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stephanienadia. This is your first time coming across my face. Get yourself a drink. This is Copperberg 4%, so this is like mid-grounds. We're not gonna go too much, but just a little to let us loosen up and answer the questions like we should. Okay, so yeah, without saying too much, let's get into the video. I did ask on my Instagram for you guys to send in some juicy topics you want me to like give you my thoughts on, so I'm just going to go to the Instagram one. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you're following me so you don't miss it when I put this question tags up, so you can ask me something you've been wanting to ask me. I knew some people are shady, so I did an anonymous one too, in case you don't want me to know you're the one sending the questions. I was trying to see if I wanted to like categorize them, but I was like, let's just go off of, I didn't want to know the question, so let's just go off of vibes and alcohol. We're going to dive straight into it because I have somewhere to be. Says pressure to follow rules when personal life circumstances may mean you need to do things differently to suit your personal circumstances again. So I'm thinking you have the pressure to do things the way society wants you to do it. That's the following rules, but your personal circumstances wouldn't make that the best option. One thing I would say, I'm not an expert in life situations. I'm also figuring out life. So one thing I'd like to say, because I keep that in mind a lot, is society's way is the tried and tested way that has worked for majority. So even though it might not be favorable, sometimes for the bigger good and for your well-being in the future, it's 70% of the time the best. But also keep in mind that you come first. Don't let what people tell you and what other people are saying alter your decisions too much, because you're the one in that situation and you know best. But always make the decision with your future good in mind and not your current good, because it's okay to like just go through some small ups and downs now if it's gonna be for the greater good in the future. But if you go through the enjoyment now and in the future you're struggling, what's the point? So yeah, having in mind all these things would help you make a decision if you're at that point. So simply Molly wanted to know my view on hygiene. Let's get into this. I don't think we've talked hygiene much. I feel hygiene is not something just on the outside. Sometimes hygiene in the mind is also very, very important. So let's not get too deep. We'll talk physical hygiene and then we'll go to the internal hygiene. So physical hygiene, I know, is very, very important, because the quickest way to turn people off of you is if you don't take care of yourself. So one thing that has really helped my oral hygiene game is a tongue scraper. Child, let me not get TMI, but when I start scraping the things that come off, I was like, how is this the first time I'm using a tongue scraper? And I'm trying to get the thing that squirts water into your mouth. Apparently that's very good for in between your teeth as well. But if you don't have a tongue scraper, upgrade your oral hygiene game with a tongue scraper and thank me later, because I used to use my toothbrush to just scrape my tongue, and then I heard from a doctor on TikTok that the best thing to use is a metallic thing to get rid of the germs on your tongue instead of your toothbrush. So yeah, that's something worth considering. It's very, very cheap. I got mine on Shein for about less than £1, like 0 point something. Editing Nadia remembers, I'll link it in the description box. And for feminine hygiene, I bought this thing right here. I showed you guys in the vlog previously, and it's been good. I mean, I never used to put too much chemicals down there because I know that will mess up your pH and even cause more odor, because down there is supposed to have its own smell. It's not supposed to smell like butterflies and strawberries. It's supposed to have its own smell, but the minute that smell becomes overpowering, that's when there's a problem. So if you know you're dealing with an overpowering problem, you probably should look into feminine hygiene. You should look into showering more frequently and shaving, because on times when you haven't shaved or waxed or whatever, the odor would be 10 times stronger. So that's about down there hygiene. And my armpits, I use shaving creams because shaving with a razor gives me bumps. But I've seen a razor bump cream that my friend put me on, so I'll probably get that. Getting a body splash is like game changer, because one thing human beings do a lot: hugging, touching, stuff like that. So if someone hugs you You want to let them smell heaven on your neck, or just by just hugging you. And when I get out of the shower, I like to moisturize my skin. So right now I'm using this Vaseline cream, and it's really, really nice. And sometimes I go in with shea butter on my elbow and my knees when I don't have time to use it all over my body. Then I use body splash on like some parts of my skin that I know get sweaty. So behind my ears, over here, my hair, just something for the girls, you understand? And the perfume is what goes on my clothes, because I want to pass by you and you to smell that she smells nice, right? I never used to do too much with perfume and splashes, but I've seen the importance of them. It doesn't mean that if you don't use them you won't smell nice, because if you take care of your hygiene, take a shower, do everything you need to do, you will smell normal and good anyways. But buying a perfume is going another step to just smell like heaven. So now let's go to mental hygiene. Okay, when we talk about mental hygiene, cleansing your thoughts. Okay, if you are someone that is always thinking negative, always proclaiming negative things on your life, best believe those are the only things that will be happening in your life, and everybody around you will be growing and prospering and you are not. Clean your mind is to always proclaim positive things in your life. Try to look at the positive side of things. That is me. Okay, yeah, most of the times that's me. So yeah, that's all I have to say about hygiene. Your parents' thoughts on you and your man, I'm just gonna end it there, but you know what you sent, and this reply is for you. Okay, this is to Gloria. They're pretty chill about it. They're very cool about it. Most of my family has met him and they like him. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Mental health, self-esteem, and relationship with God. So we're going to go through this one quick. Mental health, that's a whole video for another day. But mental health is something that personally I think is very, very important and should be prioritized. Just like you prioritize doing your hair, prioritize doing wearing nice clothes or buying perfume, you should prioritize making sure that your mental health is doing well as well. So I think that if you're going through something and you feel you can't talk to people around you, look into therapy. I know it's not something we're accustomed to going towards, especially as Ghanaians. The Western people don't understand, but I have friends in Ghana that do therapy and it has helped them in a lot of situations. So you can look into it. There's cheaper options. I mean, it wouldn't be too cheap, but BetterHelp, sponsor me. But BetterHelp is an app that I've seen so many influencers work with, that you can get someone to talk to, blah blah blah. If you have somebody you can talk to, don't always think that you're burdening them, because we tend to think like that a lot. So if you're going through something mentally, someone that would not judge you and you can talk to and will just give you a clear-minded opinion on what you're going through. And prioritize your mental health. If you have any friend that you realize that you're always the one pouring into them and it's never the other way around, my girl, run. Okay, those are the worst type of friendships. They just will be draining you to your zero. Okay, and just look out for red flags in people. Red flags are not only in relationships. Okay, friends, female friends have red flags, siblings have red flags. Don't just cut them off because you realize a red flag. Sometimes you can let them know. If they're not fixing it, out the door. Okay, the only person you shouldn't be cutting off in this world is Jesus. Apart from Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit, you can cut off anybody. It's your life. We're going to move on. The alcohol, I told you guys, the alcohol. Self-esteem is so important. Your self-esteem is literally what you have apart from possessions, like worldly possessions. You yourself, you're not giving any value to your self-esteem. You're letting people treat you anyhow. Please reevaluate your life. Watch videos that will give you points and how to make sure that you're working towards increasing your self-esteem, because when you know you have integrity and all those things, I feel like you're a more confident person, you're a more happier person, you just go through life easier. So make sure your self-esteem is there. Okay, don't just be serving through life and letting anybody treat you anyhow. Relationship with God, even I struggle with it a lot of times. I feel like I'm not the best person to give advice on this, but one thing I do a lot is I try to read my Bible, and as of lately I try to write down points. At first I'll try to read it just to understand it, then I forget and go about my day, but I try to write down points so I can go back to them, read it. I try to just pick a Bible quotation. So let's say if I want to read my Bible but I don't have a devotional guide or anything, I'll just take the book of John. I'm currently on the book of John. I'm on not talking about John and off shoulder. is removing. I'm on chapter 6. It's a really, really insightful book. And my friend, we have a Bible study thing going for us right now. And my friends put me on this called, what's it called? It was a Bible project. So apparently you can take a Bible chapter or Bible like place in the Bible in this app, and it will tell you and explain a lot of situations in the Bible to you. It's called Bible Project. I'll put the icon here so you can look into it. Read your Bible. That's one way to get close to God, because I feel like, imagine God like he's a guy you like and you're trying to get his attention, or you're trying to like make him know that you like him back. As girls, we're not very upfront people that will say, oh, I like you. Like, we'll reply your text on time, we'll send you funny things. That's how we show it. So try to think of the Bible as replying God's text on time, texting God every day. Do you feel the vibe? Yeah, like that. Okay, so the next thing we're going on is dating tips. Dating tips 101. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but me, quickest way to get rid of me is to show me a red flag. As a girl, I feel if you're dating and you're looking out to meet someone, you should be open-minded, but have a list. If you're a Christian, have a list you pray to God about. God, I want an honest man, I want a loyal man. Don't do physical things too much, but you can put one physical thing inside. Make sure it's things that are valuable for a partner you want to have live your life with. So let's say you want an honest, loyal man, God-fearing, someone that is very determined. There's some things that you would not negotiate on. Like, you wouldn't stay if the person doesn't have those things just because they're good at other things. I guess that's a tip I can give. I don't know how I'm giving dating tips now, but child, it's very good relationship advice for girls who are now starting out. Do's and don'ts, basically. So I've just answered that question. How to get over an ex. I feel I might not find anyone like him again. I need to move on. I'm so sorry you feel like that. At a point in time in a girl's life, you're going to experience heartbreaks. A couple, if you're unlucky. But it doesn't mean you will not survive it. See, generations upon generations have survived it. It may feel like you wouldn't survive it right now, but trust me, you will survive it. You'll be fine. Like, I watched Jasmine Boateng's video recently, and she was like, it will get to a time you even forget you were in a relationship or you knew somebody like that. It probably will take time, because time heals a lot. And just try to distract yourself, because if you're idle, your mind will start going towards the good things that you had. But try to distract yourself. If you have friends, go out with them. If you like watching movies, watch. Don't let your mind be idle, because then you'll be thinking about it. I think I replied this one as soon as I saw it. So we're going to move to the anonymous one. I feel like we filmed for a long time. This one says, you're cute. Thank you. This one says, your boyfriend is so fine. I'm now considering dating a wise guy too. Any tips on how to find and maintain one? Help a sister. So I'd say maybe look into dating apps that you can pay to expand your horizon. There's a few of them that in Ghana, if you pay, it will allow you to not just see Ghanaians. And if you're open to dating apps, you can try that one. I've always been open-minded. I've not been against being on a dating app. In Ghana, I think I joined Tinder a couple of times. 1, for a video. 2, just out of curiosity. And I met some really cool people that I still text till today. It didn't end up in a relationship, but yeah, not till today, but like, we don't talk much now. If you're open-minded enough, you can join a dating app, or you can look into relocating, because that's the only way you'd meet other people. I don't know how to maintain when you say maintain one, relationships are relationships. It's being interracial just means you'd have more of a hustle when it comes to differences than normal relationships between the same race. So it's even a little bit more stressful because of the difference in culture, difference in values, difference in the way you do things, difference in even the food you eat. Okay, so it just adds a little bit more of things you need to compromise on. Because if I tell you 2 days ago, I went to the park to look at deers and sit in grass, will you believe me? But I did it because I'm starting to enjoy stuff like that. So it will involve a lot of open-mindedness to allow yourself to experience things and see, oh, this is not actually so bad. It's not actually so bad. And now for dinner, when I should be eating wache banku fufu, I can eat beans on toast. Baked beans, I did good brodo, so I can eat that. Let's not go into that, okay? But to maintain an interracial relationship is like maintaining every other relationship, but this time with different cultures, different values. Have you ever been friends with someone and felt like their love, care, and sympathy wasn't genuine and that they were faking it? Probably, but maybe I'm not friends with the person again or don't remember because the person is probably not important. How did you meet your boyfriend, and are your parents okay with you dating a white person? If you're an OG, you already know how we met, but a video on how we met with him might be coming up later, so I don't answer this question. But my parents are super chill about it. My dad now knows about it. My dad was like, if you're happy, that's all I need to know, because your happiness is my happiness. My dad is very, very cool. My mom is a sweet person. They're like very good friends. They talk when I'm talking to my mom and he's around. So my brother and his wife, sometimes we're on a FaceTime call all together. So the most important people in my life have accepted him and love him. There was never a question of them going to accept him. I feel sometimes we watch too many Nigerian movies or too many movies to think that your African dad will say, no, you would not marry. I mean, I feel they might say stuff like that, but if you bring the person is lovable and stuff, what are they going to do then? Say no? How old are you? And this one says, how did you apply for a postgraduate work permit? You can apply for it on the uk.gov UKVI website, uk.gov website. I might put the website in the description. And how do you take care of yourself and your mental health when you feel down, when things aren't really going as expected? See these nails? I can't have nails with my current job because I work in hospitality and you're not allowed to have nails on. But I was feeling so down a couple of days. I was like, one thing that helps me feel better is when my nails are done. So you know what I did? I sat down. I have all the gadgets to do my nails, so this might not apply to people that have to go to the store. I sat down, did my nails, and my confidence level just went to another level. Baby steps, okay? There might not be something grand you can do, but there might be something you can do, doing something you enjoy. Watch a movie, start a new TV show, talk to your friends, do something that makes you feel happy. That's one thing I do to take care of myself. If I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole, I try to like consciously pick myself up. I give myself time sometimes to feel like but then after the time I give myself, or a little bit after, because sometimes not always when you want to get up that you can get up, I try to do things that generally make me feel better about myself, like recording a YouTube video, getting my nails done, doing something cute with my hair. I hope this thing is focused, because if I go and edit and it's not focused, tears. Say tears. My mental health, I mentioned, I have some friends that have been so amazing. All I need to do is pick up the phone and talk to somebody. That's all I need to do. Just pick up the phone and talk to somebody, and they're going to be there. They're going to listen to me, because I'm the same kind of friend. So I've never had trouble with that, I think. So with my mental health, currently it's not doing so bad. It's not doing the best, because if you see my previous video, you know I told you guys I was going through it. But then so far as I know, I have people, my support system around me is like at the best right now. So I know that I'm going to be fine. I have not started therapy. I've not done therapy before. Better help, sponsor me. But that's off topic. But yeah, that's another way to take care of my mental health. I try to talk to my friends. When I do need the time away, try to let them know that, Charlie, I'm going through it. I'll call you back, okay? And then I just take some time to myself. I tell my partner, because my partner is someone that, hey, this man, the communication that you not find in some people, this one, his own is over communication. The minute he even makes a joke, you didn't laugh. What's wrong? Are you okay? Something going on? Like over communication. Okay, so I've learned to adapt to that and communicate a lot with him as well. So your support system around you is very, very important as well. So I try to talk to the people around me if I need to talk to someone, or if I need to tell them that, child, I'm going through it, so I need some time to myself. So yeah, just do what's best for you, that is not going to hurt someone. Okay, don't be doing something that'll be hurting someone in the name of, sometimes it's needed, but don't get too used to it in the name of you're taking care of yourself and hurting the people around you, because they're a support system. It's called support system for a reason. They're going to be there for you when you need somebody. Okay, so I guess that's answered. What motivates you in life, and how do you do so many things and actually find a balance, working, studying, relationship? Okay, what motivates me in life? I can't say this enough. Okay, what motivates me in life is what I want to do for my mother. Okay, I'm doing a little, but I feel like I'm not doing enough because my mommy raised us as a single parent. My daddy was there financially. I don't think I've ever mentioned this on my channel before. Wow, I love my daddy to death, but he was there financially. He was there from when I cried till university. He was there financially, but it was my mom that was there in the middle of the night when I'm throwing up. My mom was there coming to my visitings. Like, my mom is my motivation. She's why I move. Okay, all this YouTube and things I'm doing, sometimes I can vex. I'm like, why do people feel like they have an opinion on my life? And I remember that the things I want to do for this woman in the near future involves sometimes doing these things. So yeah, my mom motivates me a lot. It's not because of what she would tell me or something. It's just because of the sleepless nights I've known she's had, just so I can have a better life. This woman will wake up at 2 to 4 a.m. to pray consecutively throughout my childhood for our future. How? Like, that's raising the bar very high because I enjoy my sleep. Who's going to do it for my kids? But when we get there, we'll cross that river. My mom is the reason why I try to thrive more, and I personally want a better life for myself. I'm not from a rich background. I'm from we are doing all right background. So I want to just reach that point where money is not a problem. That's one thing that motivates me. And how do you do so many things and find a balance? Ciao. I'm still struggling. So when I figure it out, I'll come and say it or something. I like to make to-do lists a lot. Sometimes I don't go by them, but sometimes they help. So finding a balance, working, studying. I'm done studying. Yay! I'm a graduate. Okay, put some respect on my name. I feel like anytime I say that, I sing this song. But yeah, I'm a graduate, so I don't have to worry about studying. So I'll take work, relationship, and school. I'm like 1,000 and more miles away from my friends. All my friends are back in Ghana because I lived 23 years of my life there. And I feel like it's made it a little bit easier because I just have to FaceTime them. I know their lives are busy as well, so it's not too much stress. When you call somebody they don't pick up, don't vex. When they get time, they'll call you back. Everybody's going through their own wahala, okay? So that's how I find the balance. I talk to them when I can, when they have the time, when I have the time. Work, I work because I need to work. And studying, I'm done studying. Period. I love your personality, your style, your YouTube. I watch every day. You inspire me a lot. Thank you so much. What app do you use for your editing? I use CapCut. I'm getting to the point where I might need to get Final Cut Pro on the MacBook. I want to be a hair influencer. I'm kind of shy with camera. Any ideas to go about it? So I'm guessing you want to be a hair influencer so you can get the wigs, get the money, and build a brand. So the first thing I would say is, the first thing is to first 2 times get your own wig, 2 or 3 that you already own, and then film a hair installation video. There's tons of that all over YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Watch them and make sure you're good at it and get the equipment, the tools you can afford, and make sure the video looks good. No wig company will be reaching out to you if the video is just shabby, editing is bad. CapCut is a good way to go. Your iPhone back camera is a good way to go. A good window or light is a good way to go. So these 3 things, and just install the wig, add very trending music on it, and just keep going till you get noticed by brands. It won't happen in 3 days, it won't happen in a month, but it might happen in a month or in 3 months. You never know where your video is going to go. And make sure to at wig companies, okay? Like, try to reach out to them. That's if you send me a wig, I can produce a wig video similar to the one on my page right now, and they would not send it to an inactive page. So don't have 3 videos and be reaching out to wig brands. Do not even mind you. I've tried. Trust me. Try to be proactively filming videos and putting them out there, and that makes them know you're a serious person. Camera shy. You see the way my mouth is going yab yab yab. If people were sitting here like this, all you need to think about is just you and the camera. There's nobody in this room. It's just me and the camera, and that makes it so much easier, you know. So just set up the camera. If you're too shy, just turn the camera around and be looking here, okay? So don't use your front camera, else you see yourself, you feel like, hey, then me, like, what am I doing or something? Use this one, okay, so that you don't even see yourself, and just start. Hi guys, so today we're going to be installing this wig on my head. Let's get into it. And then just apply some trending sound on it, post it on YouTube, post it on Instagram, post it on TikTok, wherever you want to build the brand on. And that's the way to go. Use your back camera so you don't see yourself. When I use my back camera, I'm more myself than my front camera, because my front camera, I'm trying to make sure I look good in the camera while filming. But back camera, you're just focusing on what you're doing. Okay, so that's a good tip. Can you please do a very simple makeup tutorial? Your makeup eats. I just dropped the makeup tutorial, but when you say very simple, I'm trying to get it that you won't tell me that makeup tutorial is too hard. So I'll probably film a summer quick beat and then post it, because the sun is out now, so it's getting nice outside. I'll try to do that. Maybe I'll do it in a vlog when I'm going out or something. So look out for my upcoming vlogs. This one says you should post more on Insta. I should, huh? This UK weather will not allow you to be going out, and I like to take pictures in this. If you've seen what the kind of pictures I used to take in Ghana, I enjoyed the sun and just bright place. I'm not a gloomy type of girl. You know, the UK weather needs you to have blazers on when you go out. My wardrobe is not upgraded to that level. I'm still getting there. So I feel like summer is coming, so maybe you start seeing pictures. But for some reason I feel so self-conscious when posting on Instagram, but it's getting better. So yeah, I'll post more. A link to the wig you're wearing. I'm guessing the wig I wore, the curly hair, when I put this tag on. It's from Asteria Hair. I'll link the wig in store. I'll link the wig in store here so you can check it out with all the deets of the wig. When are you coming to Ghana? I miss you. Hey, have you seen the prices of the plane tickets? It can buy land. Okay, it can buy land. I'm just joking, but pray for me. Okay, let me just save enough and I'll be there. There's still more. Where did you meet your partner? I said there's a video coming up, so just look out for it. It might never come, it might come, you never know. Okay, but yeah. Hi, I'm currently doing a Python programming course and transitioning from engineering to tech. Can you give me tips on how to land my first tech role? I've given tips in this video, so make sure you check that out. I'll link it here. A good way is to make sure your CV is mentioning your transferable skills from your previous role in engineering, that you can bring into your role that you're applying to in tech. That's a good way to go. And try to apply to entry level roles that will train you on the job. It's so hard to land an entry role right now, but just keep pushing. Just make sure your CV emphasizes your transferable skills. What's your take on sex before marriage? Obviously, from the Christian perspective, it's bad and it's been normalized a lot, but I think if we're Christians, it is wrong, and a lot of us struggle with it, and yeah, we're all finding our way. No one's perfect, so we're all figuring life out. Okay, I'm not going to talk too much about it. Generally, I think it's just wrong, but yeah, that's the last one. That was a very spicy one for last, but thank you so much for watching this video. Why are you just standing there like that? Come on in. Thank you so much for... Don't do that, don't knock. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in this week's vlog, so look out for that.